Recedes as the tide. Recedes. Rise, it falls. Nope, not long enough. Move on. Server error. Crash. Not sure about that. Musical staff symbol. Is that a note? Long hike. A long hike is a... I'll use the word hike. Politico Marco Rubio. Tomato variety that, despite its name, was actually developed in Maryland. So the name probably is the name of a place or a state even. But I don't know my tomatoes. Cherry. Lincoln, Jackson, or Madison. Those are all presidents. Are they also cities? But 4 letters. Mary Lincoln, Mary Todd Lincoln. Abe, Madison. I don't know. Come back. Blank. We all. We all. God say we all. Fairy tale's second word. I found once upon. Place of operations. Birth control options for short. Don't know that either. Bother greatly is to disturb, to annoy. Maybe. 3-time Super Bowl winner Kelsey Travis. Lively get-togethers. Constant critic is a grouch, maybe. Like a cherry via the sundae, the topping that cherry is the on top, the atop. Maybe. Fashion magazine founded in Paris. I'm not gonna guess at that. Japanese vegetable. A pair of sneakers. Ease up is to lift. Bite size, say. Small doesn't fit in there. Bite size. Little. The Eras Tour stimulates as an appetite. It excites. A figurative setting for a shady deal. Smoky room, smoke-filled room. Vehicle in a funeral procession. A hearse? How do I spell that? Hearse. Okay, stylishly streamlined. Like something that is neat. Who framed Roger Rabbit? Frames. Specs, eyeglasses. Film. Cartoon. Weightlifter's pursuit, or a hint to both halves of the answer to the shared clues. Weightlifter, lifter. Where you might sleep on the doghouse. It's famously a couch, but that doesn't fit the letters. Where you might sleep in the doghouse. Sofa. Defeats by a large margin. Crushes. Another letter. Mental spark. Idea. Fey on periodic table. Iron. Own up to. Own up to is to claim, to confess, to admit. Spam spewers. Well, I'd say spammers, but hogs, pigs. Prefix with phone or church. Prefix that comes before either of those words. iPhone, iChurch. Telephone, telechurch. I think there's way more phone prefixes than church prefixes. Let's look at these downs here. Computer replication of real-world events is a simulation. And a mind matter is an ore. And ground-hugging cloud is fog. Okay, so now maybe I have a better mega church and mega phone. Okay. Key Watergate evidence were the tapes. And then result of ignoring a caution wet floor sign, slip and fall. Carved in stone, etch, ink, soft French cheese. It's not feta, that's Greek. Seeds as the tide. Oh, we saw this before. Oh no, now I'm looking at it down. B or beta. Letters. Take the leap of faith quite literally. It is with a V. Heaven. Take the leap of faith. Imposters are CRs. Counterfeit. Crooks. Another letter. Invisible emanations. Emanations. I think of that like a sound. Emit radio waves. But I'm confident that you. sedan summoned with a smartphone. Summoned Uber. I think it is a Uber. So that might mean that this is not crash. But it has a U, so let me think. Server error, question mark. So it's a pun. Server error is a glitch. I'll come back. Fuzzy stuff in a trapezoid. And carry around is to hold, to carry around, carry. Server error is a shull, ibble. Go back to that one. The relentless campaign is no. A relentless campaign. I think political, and I also think military. Cut off is 2. So I'm confident about a pawn. What's a note? Musical staff symbol. This might not be note. Cut off. Broody subculture. Definitely ends in an O. Goth. True clue. I don't think the T is right, but I don't have an alternative. Ceiling spinner is a fan. Okay, so now we know that this is not a note, and that those staff, that's part of the clue though. Yeah, so it's not staff, it's also too short. Musical staff, half, note, half staff. So what we got now, Broody subculture is, I think it's emo, E-M-O. So it ends as an LF, not musical. Okay, it's our next peculiarity, a quirk. Stippy's friend is Ren, isn't it? Ren and Stippy, but it's not him, so this isn't annoying. Instead, it bothers greatly. It envy. Should have a thesaurus. Farm tool for breaking up soil. Maybe it's not a hoe. It's tiller. Oh, I bet you it's tiller. T-I-L-L-E-R. Shoelace tips. I used to know that word. African fly with a reduplicative name. Tsutsu. T-S-E. Rating units for Siskel and Ebert. Oh yeah, they were movie reviewers. Thumbs up. Thumbs. Like in the symmetry of a starfish, radial. Immediately is right on tip of my tongue. Let's do one of the horizontals. Constant critic is this is an R, a hater. Japanese vegetable, udi, light size is mini, and figurative setting for shady tail, still don't know. Parking lot, stylishly streamlined, slick, immediately, at once. This is probably a back, something stylish. No, I figurative for shady, a back room. Once. Japanese art of flower ranger, something down low. I can believe it, but I don't know the word. Stakes a claim on. Mid. I ills at X. Stakes claim. Studio behind King Kong and Citizen Kane. RCA maybe? The jobs, the Italian job there. Oh, they're heists. Blank. Oh, yeah. Cutie? Patootie? Patootie? Well, shucks. Natural. A Jedi mentor. He was Yoda. Protuberance. A bump. Ariana Grande. 2 Arianators. She's their idol. Oh boy. Blank pot. Container for rinsing nasal passages. Oh yeah. Netty pot. Sound of shock. Gasp. Back to the tide and server error. Ols. Server error. Maybe the server means here. And their error could be flying the soup, or they're slow, or they drop something. Long hike. Not epic. Male variety that ends with M-A. Lincoln, Jackson, or Madison. Dolly. Prez. It's about blank wheel. Don't know. It's about operations. Headquarters. Quarters. Headquarters. What's the second one? Building. Okay. Birth control options for short. Or, don't know. Bother greatly. It's a pet peeve. Needed, I don't know. Lively get-togethers. Something building. Lively get-togethers. Magazine founded in Paris. Elle magazine. Does that sound like one of a pair? Or a skater map there. Well, skates, I would think. But it begins with K, huh? One of a pair. Maybe it's a skateboarder. Capture. Pair. Protecting. Ease up. Lit up. Let up. Stimulates as an appetite. It's to tease. Sleek. But sleek doesn't end with C. Still, I like the rest of it. In that back room, I'm confident of the arc. Hey, something. Who framed Roger Rabbit frames? Those are cells. Cartoon cell. Right. Weightlifter's pursuit for and it's bodybuilding, isn't it? B-O-D-Y. Okay. Headquarters, blank, backroom bodybuilding. It's a hint to paths. Body and building. Headquarters is a building. Backroom to the building. Is this Adonis? Lively get together. We'll find out. Defeats is to routes, spam, spewers, bots. Carving stone. To chisel, to carve, to stone. Scratch. Soft French cheese. Brie. B or beta. They are letters, variables, data maybe. Takes a leap of faith. Dive. And it's a leap of faith. Skydive. Imposters are clones are visible emanations. Carry around, just a tote. Well, in this campaign, there's an ad, aughts, osts, olus. Well, I'm not confident of that A. Come back to cut off. I am confident of the P. Cut off. Cut. Rip off. What means it's not necessary. Musical symbol step. A-ref. Clef. I think it's clef. But clef would have left a C here, and then cut off would be lip up. That makes less sense. I'll leave that like the moment. Shoelace tips. Oh, I know they are lets. Whoops. Eyelets. Don't know how it's spelled. Eruption from a geyser. Eruption from a geyser is. I'm confident of the A and the M. Eruption. Water blasts. It's what geyser spout. S-P-O-M. Lamb. What gives beer its bitterness? Hops. Bitter beer in brief. I don't know. Prefix with dynamic. Aerodynamic. The matrix hero, neo. Reside is to dwell. Stakes a claim on. Has dibs. Recedes as the tide. It abates. Don't know it. Server error. Bolt. Chult. Stolt. hike, that are won't hike trek, of course. Tomato variety. Lima? Nina, Bina, Gina? I just simply don't know my tomatoes. Kim Jackson, Madison, Perez. They are followers? No, Jackson's not. Andrew Jackson. Billy Madison. How many Lincolns? I don't know. Those cars. Like we all. Hint. Rent, Billet. Bent. IUDs are birth control option. Bother greatly is to ent it, eat it. Bother greatly is to. Lively get-togethers. Shawnee, Nils, Nals, Nicks. I'm not sure. Oh, one pairs a knee pad. Okay. Carve in stone. That H is a strange letter to end on. Tap, tip. Tap, tip, toe. Beta. The leap of faith. I mean, sky dive kind of fits, but the letters they fit, but the clue doesn't. It's the leap of faith. Well, the dive is the leap. What's the faith part? Postures. But roads. Ortuds. Cuds, buds. Visible emanations. Wetness campaign. Boy, my brain's not working on that one. I was thinking islets. It's called islets. Eruption from the geyser. Team. Steam. Bitter beer and grief. An IPA. Proceeds as the tide at Abet, Ebet, Ebet. Server error. Stent we all. Don't we all? Tet. Melted. I would get shin digs. If it's a shindig, then it's an egglet. I have to leave it. Seeds at the tide. Error. Imposters. Ortuds. Buds. Maybe not AirPods, but iPods. Imposters. Invisible emanations. Emanate. Waves. I'm confident of the U and the A. Actually, all three of those letters. Invisible emanations. Quiet here. Auras. Okay, so what does that get me here? Server error is a fault. So now we got imposters for frauds. Should know that. Let's say rent. Oh, aren't we all? Okay. Lincoln, Jackson, Madison. Head. Lincoln, Jackson, Madison, all presidents. Course. Carve in stone. Hue to stone is when you make something permanent. To attest to. That's what variable. If this was sky dive, we would have received as the tide. It goes out. It ekes, ebbs. The tide ebbs with two B's. All right. Etch in stone. And those are, maybe it's beta. Let's see. Seti? I like city, so Bree is misspelled. Okay, now I've got it. Bother greatly is to, well, how confident? Let's see, fly. I am confident of the T, not necessarily the E. Bothers greatly is the pest. Pester. That's not the letters. Uglet, iglet, aglet. E is still likeliest. So T-E-T, I'm pretty confident. And same with the E. Oh boy. The water, some ingredients. E-tet, I-tet, L-tet, egg-tet. X-tet, S-tet, S-tet, M-tet. Let's go back to the tomato. It's not from Maryland, it's from someplace else. Maybe Lima? Place that's not Maryland. I'm going to say Lima. What does that give me? Relentless campaign. Alas. Sowed side. Okay. Relentless campaign is a fusillade. Crusade. Crusade. Oh, got something wrong. Alright, so this is a Roma tomato, which means to cut off rup. Oh, yeah. Roma and a pond, I'm definitely sure. So maybe clef is what's wrong. The C, I've confidence in. Oh, it was clef. Okay. This doesn't seem right. E-tet. Bother greatly. Oh, it eats at. Uh-huh, yeah.